What's going on, folks? Welcome back to the Lawn Shark channel. So today we are finally going to get to our last step in our spring prep. So the one thing that we've been waiting for is for temperatures to warm up. In fact, today it is not warm. It's only a high of 60. It was a low of 47. But tomorrow we're supposed to be in the 80s. And then next week it looks like we're going to get some more rain and we are going to stay in the upper 70s and low 80s, which is the perfect time for fungus to start kicking in. So last year, if you guys remember, I had put in a brand new fescue lawn in the back. And then in the spring, the one step that I forgot last year was fungus control, and it ended up biting me in the backside. It destroyed about half of my lawn, and I was basically fighting that for the rest of the season. And I ended up having to replant my entire backyard this past fall. The lawn looks great right now. We've got some weed control down there, but now the biggest thing that I'm worried about is fungus now that we are starting to climb up into those temperatures and we are getting lots of rain. In fact, it just rained 4 days straight, and luckily the temperatures weren't too bad, but they are going to start climbing and we are going to have to start dealing with fungus in this lawn. So with that, this year we're going to stick with all big box products like I said, and so this year we are going to use the Disease X by Scotts. It's a great product. I've used it before. The last few years I have actually used other products that I got from Do My Own. It's more of the industrial type of stuff, but this has azoxystrobin, easy for me to say, and that is one of the active ingredients that you get in most of these other products, and it's just in a big box concentration meant for the homeowner. And so we're going to use that this year, and that should be sufficient for us to do all of the preventative maintenance that we need from a fungus control standpoint. In my lawn, one of the things that I typically deal with is a little bit of brown spot. Actually, not a little bit. Last year I did a lot of brown spot. That was the problem with my lawn, where that's what really ended up killing it. But with the Bermuda, one of the things that I end up dealing with quite often is dollar spot. So we'll try and do this as a preventative maintenance for it, but I've also got other things that I can do in case that kicks in. And then the other thing that we have dealt with in the past is some Plithium Blight, and they should be able to take care of that as well from a preventative standpoint. So with that, we're gonna put this stuff down, get some water on it, but before we do any of that, let's go get a mowing. All right, folks, well, we are all done mowing. Lawn looks great, but it looks like we have started this whole fungus prevention project just in the nick of time. And let me show you how I know this. So as you notice right here, see those little brown dots right there? Those are mushrooms. And mushrooms will come up when things start getting warmer and when you've got lots of moisture, and we have had quite a bit of rain. And then the other thing that you'll know is that we did compost recently, and that compost is rich in nutrients, and of course that's gonna cause all this to happen. So with that, that's the big reason why we need to do our fungus control, our Disease X today, because it's only going to get worse as time goes on. Now the Disease X is not going to prevent those mushrooms, at least I don't think they are, but it's just a sign that tells you, yeah, we can start getting some fungus issues if we're not careful. So I'm not worried about those mushrooms, those are no big deal, but I do want to prevent any fungus that can kill my lawn, so that's what we're going to do now. right, folks, so that's pretty much it. Well, we've got really good coverage today, and the thing that we do need to do now is make sure that we water all of this in. It says to water it for about 15 to 20 minutes. Make sure you get good water into it if you're not gonna get rain within 24 hours. So that's what we're gonna do next. And then from here, I think we're in pretty good shape. We should be good for at least a month, maybe a little bit longer. And then that should get us through this initial heat of the spring as it's transitioning into the hotter temperatures of the summer. And then after that, we'll just keep an eye on it. And then we may switch back over to some of the products that I typically use when I start seeing fungus. So last year, the reason why I had such a problem was because I thought my fescue was going dormant with the heat, and instead what was really happening was I was getting that brown patch. So this year we are going to keep an eye on it. If I think that it looks like it's dormant or whatever, I may do a reapplication, or I may do an application of something else just to make sure that we are in good shape. But that's the thing that you gotta watch out for these things. It's not always very apparent as to what's going on, but you just gotta keep it on it. And last year I let it go too long and I thought it was something else and it bit me in the backside. So with that, I hope you guys find this video helpful. I hope that this is informative and that hopefully it'll get you guys thinking about what you need to do in order to make sure that you are preventing fungus in your lawn, especially as the temperatures are getting warmer and as we are getting a lot more moisture with rain. Or if you are turning on irrigation is also another thing that you need to keep an eye out for. So with that, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and if you did, I'd really appreciate it if you liked the video, and that if I've earned your subscription, that you'll hit that subscription button. And if you want to be notified of future videos, don't forget to hit that bell, and we'll see you on the next one. Have a great week, everybody.